Welcome, and thank you very much for finding me online about purchasing a home in 2023. There's one good program out there. There's a lot of good programs, but the number one good program out there is the USDA RD, Rural Development Purchase Program. It's throughout the United States. It's in specific lending approved areas in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Utah, where I am licensed at. These states I can assist you with the USDA Home Loan Program. Below, I'm going to have a link of where to find these specific areas that are approved. Not all areas, communities, cities are approved to lend in the USDA approved territory. So they have to be a home has to be for sale in a rural development area. But look at them. You might be surprised on what those approved areas are going to be. The video below is going to show you a video on how to find these approved areas. But the USDA is a no money purchase down payment program. So if you buy the house for $300,000, you don't have to put any money for that at all. Conventional is 3% down, so that's $9,000. USDA, no money for the down payment. Now you will have to open up escrow with an earnest money deposit called an EMD. You need to speak with your realtor about that, but that funds will be applied towards the closing cost. And I'm going to stay till the end. We'll go over the closing costs as well for this program. All loans are going to have closing costs. Title fees, escrow fees, lender fees, and prepaid items are on every single loan. USDA will allow you to finance the closing costs. This is the only purchase program that will allow you to do that. And we'll go over the details on that a little bit later in the video podcast here. So stay tuned. But USDA 100% no money down purchase program for the down payment. There are restrictions, just like every loan program comes when it debt to income ratios, front end, back end debt to income ratio, credit score requirements. This is not a first time home buyer program, so you can purchase. You could have been a homeowner 2 days ago, 2 years ago, so it's not limited to first time home buyers. It's great for first time home buyers because it's a no money down purchase program. Credit scores, credit profile guidelines you have to apply. Follow as well, just like every other program out there. But this is a no money purchase down payment program. Now, the video below is going to show you the available areas in each state that you're looking to purchase in. I'm not licensed in every single state. On the 4 states that I'm licensed in, I can assist you with. But do call me, Nathan Ruffey at 909-503-5600. All my contact information is going to be below. But the USDA is a great program. We don't do enough of these programs because a lot of people do not know about the program. A lot of lenders don't offer the programs. A lot of realtors don't know that this program exists. But this is 100%. Every single person that I come in contact with, I obviously ask them, where are you looking to purchase at? And there are income limits to this program as well. So you can't make $200,000 a year and qualify for the USDA. There is an income threshold that you cannot exceed to be able to qualify for this program. And that's where I need to connect with you and talk to you about that. But if you're making $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year, we need to explore this program. So no money down. There are income limits, there are debt ratio requirements, there are credit score requirements, there are credit profile requirements as well. But the way we can finance your closing cost, and this is the only purchase program that will allow you to finance your closing costs, is if the purchase amount is going to be $300,000, but the appraised value is higher. Let's say it's $310,000. So the appraisal comes in at $310,000. You have agreed to purchase this property for $300,000. There's $10,000 worth of freed up equity that we can finance your closing costs. This is the only program that will allow you to do that. But the appraised value must appraised higher than what the agreed upon purchase price is. So that's a great thing. It goes in, so your loan amount is going to be higher, obviously, than the purchase amount because we're financing your closing costs. So you do got to qualify for that, obviously, within the debt income ratio requirements. The interest rates on these programs are lower than a conventional program. They're in line with the GOVIs. We call them GOVI, government programs, FHA, VA, and USDA. So it's in line with those programs as well. So you can purchase a property on the USDA Home Loan Program with, now this is all if the stars align, the appraisal fee, which is about, depending on where the location of it is, it can be anywhere between $400 to $1,000, depending on the availability of appraisers in an area and where it's at. Okay, so it might run you typically around $450 to $500 for the appraisal, but can go higher. A home inspection, which is not required, but definitely highly recommended. So appraisal about $500, the home inspection about $400 to $500. You essentially can buy a property, a primary residence, for about $1,000, roughly. That's the appraisal fee and a home inspection. If the appraised value comes in higher than the agreed upon purchase price and we can finance your closing costs, you're buying a piece of property for about $1,000. The earnest money deposit that you open up escrow with is going to get applied for closing costs, to apply towards closing costs. If we don't need that money will be refunded back to you. But you must open up escrow with some kind of money. But like I said, talk to your realtor about that. But that's going to go towards closing costs. But if the appraisal comes in higher than the agreed upon purchase price and you put $1,000 in open up escrow, you're going to get that $1,000 back because we're not going to need it. The home inspection and the appraisal, you need to pay for that out of pocket. That is not going to be financed in the loan, and you need to pay for that with obviously credit card, ATM, a check to the home inspector, and a credit card for the appraiser. And those are third-party vendors. Those individuals get paid outside of escrow, so you will pay for those up front before we close escrow. Those things need to be paid for. But like I said, a home inspection is not required, but I would definitely recommend a home inspection. The appraisal is required. We can't get around that. That is going for your protection, a lender and protection, and it's a program requirement that we do an appraisal. But you can essentially purchase a home for about $1,000 on the USDA program if the stars align that the appraised value comes in higher than agreed upon purchase price. But the USDA program going into 2023, you really need to look at this program. The link below is the areas that are approved. Okay, they're updated. You can find, if you're going to, heck, I'm open to purchase in those areas, then these areas we need to explore. If you're not, then the USDA program is not going to be available to you because it's not approved in all areas throughout the United States. But it is available throughout the United States, just not in every single area of cities that you may be looking at. But if you're looking in some rural development areas, and don't let me scare you by the word rural development, RD. Some of these places are not rural. They're not out in the sticks that you think they are. They're available in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Utah, the places I am licensed in. So take a look at the video below. If you're looking to purchase a property in 2023 and you're open to these areas that houses are for sale in, let's explore the USDA program. You must meet the income requirements, the debt ratio requirements, and credit requirements. That's every single program. But this one's a no money down purchase program on the USDA. My name's Nathan Ruffey. I look forward in connecting with you in 2023 and talking about purchasing a home on the USDA program in the approved areas. Look at the video below. I encourage you to search out the areas that you're looking at, and let's have a conversation about getting you qualified. Nathan Ruffey at 909-503-5600. Thank you very much for finding me online, and I look forward in connecting